What's going on, guys? It is your boy Joel TFD here. Welcome back yet again with a brand new review for you guys today. Today I am doing Star Wars The Clone Wars Season 4 review, and honestly this season kind of started off kind of slow for me personally, but then it actually kind of picked up around, I would say, episode 14 or 15, around the time when Obi-Wan faked his death. We're gonna head straight into that, but before we head straight into it, make sure you hit the like button, also subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. It will honestly really mean a lot. We're literally just 60 subscribers away, so if you're new and haven't subscribed yet, definitely subscribe. But if you guys want to help me reach 950 instead, that would also really mean a lot. Anywho, let's head straight into this Star Wars The Clone Wars Season 4 review. Yeah, this season, honestly, at first, it did kind of start kind of slow for me personally, honestly. I did like that world from the first few episodes, you know, but then it kind of, there was like moments where it had its moments, but at the same time it just felt not necessarily filler or draggy, you know. It was just more like I wasn't really as interested. But then when freaking Obi-Wan faked his death, that whole arc was freaking phenomenal. I do think it's actually one of my favorite arcs, honestly. And yeah, man, it was crazy, honestly. I actually legitimately liked that arc a lot. It was just so crazy, him kind of like being Ben, I think that was his name, honestly. And it was just like seeing him kind of be like a criminal in some type of way. It felt a little too natural for him, you know. I don't know, it just kind of like felt like, okay, like Obi-Wan has something behind him, you know. I don't know, that's how I felt about it in a way, you know. But like it was kind of like crazy, honestly, to kind of see how Obi-Wan was so seemingly like a criminal, you know. Didn't really have like a tough transition to becoming a criminal in some type of way, but I guess that's just the Obi-Wan Kenobi in him, you know. So I feel like that's actually generally badass too in some type of way. But I really love that freaking arc, yo, you know. And just like Cad Bane coming back, you know. Bane is one of my favorite villains, honestly, when it comes to the Star Wars stuff. Just seeing him back, honestly, was actually pretty cool, honestly. And him having somewhat of a heart, I guess, because like when they were doing the challenges and everything, Bane saved Obi-Wan, you know, which is crazy, honestly. And then the whole thing with the Chancellor too, and then them kind of saving the Chancellor, and then like it was just too easy for them to save the Chancellor at the end, you know, when Obi-Wan kind of revealed himself already and everything. It was actually pretty crazy, honestly, I ain't gonna lie. And it was too easy. It was too easy. So I'm kind of like there in that moment, I was kind of like, all right, how have they not caught on yet, you know? So it is actually kind of crazy in some type of way, honestly, I will admit. But I am very, very curious of what the next 3 seasons are gonna hold, honestly. My friend just told me that I have to like stop at a certain episode in season 7 because some of the episodes kind of take place during the movie, honestly. And I'm kind of like, well, fuck, you know, because these reviews are gonna be all weird and everything now. But yeah, again, I'm very, very curious, honestly. Yeah, I'm very, very curious. Honestly, when I finish season 6, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna ask him what episode I have to stop at, you know. So you guys are gonna see like a season 7 episode 1 review, and then the movie, and then the review for season 7. So it'll definitely be a little bit weird, I will admit, honestly. But let's see. I'm up all for it, you know. I'm already so deep into the Star Wars lore, honestly, and I'm just so happy, honestly. It's cool, you know. It really is cool, honestly. And I'm starting to learn little by little of like all the Star Wars stuff, honestly. And I think I'm just generally happy about that, you know, just learning something new in some type of way. Yeah, man, this season was freaking crazy, honestly. Savage, you know, coming back also. He's one of my favorite villains also. I just thought it was cool just seeing him also with Darth Maul, and I was like, oh shit, you know, especially with his legs. I was kind of like, what the fuck? Why is he a fuck, I can't even pronounce that word. That's I can't even fucking say it. I hope you guys know what spider I'm talking about. Oh my fuck! I can't even say it. I'm not even gonna say it. You're not gonna catch me saying it. I don't fucking know. It was creepy seeing him like that. That's all I'm gonna say. But then when he got his new legs and everything, and the Night Sisters, bro, the attack of the Night Sisters was crazy too, man. Again, I feel like the like second half of the season was like a lot better than the first half. I ain't gonna lie, honestly. And then the adventures with like C-3PO and R2, you know, those episodes were alright, you know, I will admit, but it wasn't nothing crazy, honestly. But again, I'm honestly very, very excited to see what's gonna come up with like the rest of the show, honestly, man. I am so freaking excited. But yeah, I think that's my review for this Star Wars The Clone Wars Season 4 review. I hope you guys did enjoy this review. If you guys did, definitely hit the little button. Also subscribe to the channel if you're new. I should have mentioned this in the beginning, but I apologize that this video is going up a little bit later. I actually had to finish the season this morning, honestly, in order for me to get this review up today. So I apologize that I was kind of like, you know, doing this last minute-ish, you know. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Peace out, guys. To enjoy every day, make every day nice day. Everyone, stay positive and be positive. You guys already know to have a positive mindset. Peace.